So it's Florida State week. Our Hurricanes, our undefeated Hurricanes, are going to play against the Tallahassee Florida State Seminoles this week. And Lord help us, we cannot lose this game. Like, we cannot lose this game. And people think that, like all my friends and stuff, they think it's crazy that I've developed such an unhealthy dislike for a school that's like thousands of miles away. I live in Wichita, Kansas. So it's crazy that I've grown this unhealthy dislike for a school so far away. But when you're a Hurricanes fan for as long as I've been, and you've watched these games as closely as I have, you tend to grow this unhealthy dislike for programs. It happens, right? I dislike their colors. I dislike their coach. I don't like their logo. I don't like the mascot. I don't like anything about Florida State. It's so bad that, like, whenever I see a team, like my nephews, they play sports. So whenever I see a team that has the same colors as Florida State, I'm like, it's an instant turn off. So that's where my mind is, man. It's bad, I know, but it is what it is. So what I'm talking about today is four different keys that could allow Florida State to sneak in and pull off the upset. Lord help that this does not help happen. But here's the four different things that could really help Florida State pull off an upset. And I know a lot of people think that it's not possible. Y'all, I promise you, it's possible. I'm gonna go through these four things, and we can talk about it from there. All right. First, my name is Jordan Harris. I'm your favorite host in the entire world, and this is Sports Truth. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. Your currency to pay me is through subscriptions. I don't expect you to pay me any money, but the simple click of a subscription button, that is how you pay me. So I appreciate it ahead of time. All right, so first, let's talk about the first thing. First thing is if the Hurricanes come out and they don't take them seriously. That's number one. If the Hurricanes do not take this Florida State team seriously, they will lose to this Florida State team. Even though they're 1-6 and they look horrible from afar, and I'll admit they are a bad team. But you got to ask yourself, what makes a good or a bad team? And I've come up with a simple formula. A good team is a team that has talent, discipline, and they're determined to win. Right? So those are the three things. If you've got those three, you are a good championship quality type team. So let's talk about what Florida State does have. Well, first, actually, let's talk about what they don't have. What they've shown they lack more than anything is discipline. I've seen some weird stuff going on when I watch these Florida State games. Weird stuff. Um, and another thing, they have no determination. Once they meet a little bit of adversity, they go into the tank. It's a wrap. I've seen it too many times this year. As soon as they find a little bit of adversity, they find the nearest easy button, push that, game's over from then on. So what do they have? This team, Florida State, they do have talent. Okay? If Miami was playing against the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, I wouldn't have a problem because I'd say, look, there's no way these Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are going to beat our Hurricanes in football. It's not possible. They don't have the talent to do it. They're not quick enough, can't catch, they can't run, they can't do any of that. But when we look at Florida State, if you look at their composite talent rating for the entire nation, they're number 13. So that means that they've got talent all over the field, everywhere. It's just that they don't have any discipline and determination. But if you're playing against, for one, when you're playing on national television, that's going to raise your determination quite a bit. Also, when you play against your rival, that's going to raise your determination a whole lot as well. That automatically is going to increase your discipline because you want to win so bad. So, what I believe Florida State's going to do is I believe they're going to go, instead of, instead of playing on easy mode, which would be like junior varsity on the college football game, I think they'll be on extreme mode. Let's say extreme mode, or Heisman level in the college football game. I think they're gonna raise their level, and we're gonna be like, this is not the Florida State team that we've watched all season. That's what I think is gonna happen here. So if the Hurricanes don't come out and take this team seriously, they will lose. I'm telling you. The next thing is Florida State's going to play keep away. They're going to try to make sure they don't do any turnovers. But one thing that I'm certain is going to happen this game is they're going to have at least 2 trick plays that they're going to run on offense, at least 2 of them. If Florida State doesn't hit on both of those, they're going to lose. They're going to need at least 2 big plays off of a trick play that results in like a 65-yard touchdown somewhere. If they don't hit on both of those, they're going to lose. The next thing, if Miami cannot figure out how to stop the screen pass, Miami's going to be in trouble. That's just, it is what it is. For whatever reason, I've mentioned it in previous videos, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 17, if you want to get a 50, not 15-yard, if you want to get a 50-yard gain on the Hurricanes, throw a screen pass to the running back. And you're going to get the first down on 3rd down, but you're probably going to get about 50 yards on it. So if the Hurricanes cannot figure out how to stop what I call bubble left, bubble right, run up the middle, if they can't figure that out, Hurricanes can lose this game. Florida State is going to do bubble screens all over the place. They're going to do a little sneak screen with their running back. They're going to do let's say fake to the left, fake to the right, and then throw a screen in the middle of the field to the tight end. They're going to do all of that misdirection stuff, just trying to get one-play touchdowns. That's what they're going to be really looking for, is these big one-play drives where they can just throw one pass and then they take off for 70 yards for a touchdown. If Miami can stop those, they'll win this game handily. The last of the 4 is if the Hurricanes come out and they're looking for what we call the 35-point play. There is no play worth 35 points. I believe the Hurricanes are going to come out expecting to win this game by 35, 42 points, something crazy. But if you don't come out with the mentality of winning every play and you're thinking that you're just going to put up a 42-point touchdown all of a sudden, there's a real possibility that you could overlook and underestimate the team that you play in, and you could potentially lose the game doing that. So please don't go out looking for the 35-point play. Instead, beat these fools and I do mean fools, beat these fools one play at a time. The Hurricanes are by far the better team. It's not even close. By far the better team. We have more talent than Florida State. We have been far more disciplined, and this team is way more determined than Florida State. But if we don't take them seriously, if we allow them to hit multiple trick plays, if Hurricanes can't stop screen passes, and if they jump out expecting to score a 35-point play and end the game in the first quarter, it's going to be a long day for us. We cannot allow this game to get into the fourth quarter as like a one-score game, because as Stephen A. Smith says, butts get tight, palms get sweaty, people get nervous. You know what I'm saying? We don't even need that. We don't need to allow that to happen. So that's my thoughts on this. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. Please let me know y'all thoughts. Tell me what your thoughts are, man. Do you think there are solid odds for them to slip up and lose this game? Oh my Lord, please don't let that. Oh man, for one, we undefeated right now. Okay, we're undefeated. That's a wonderful thing. And for 2, so we definitely don't want to lose the undefeated season, but then we don't want to lose to Florida State. And what I will say this: I hope Florida State never wins another game. That's where I am with. I really don't like them. I hope they never win another game. But when it comes to this game, it would be glorious if we were up 40 points and our offense is still throwing the ball every play. I want them to run the score up if they can. If they have the opportunity to score a touchdown, there's 7 seconds left. If somebody breaks for a long run and goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line, please don't kneel it the next play. Run the play to score a touchdown. Let's run the score up on these fools. They did that to us a couple years ago, so I think we owe them one, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here on that. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I truly appreciate it. So take care. God bless. Peace.